Instagram spider at the custom shop. Ta-da! We just made another bike, and here it is. It's another 81 CB750C, just like the last one, except this time we extended the bike 18 inches, put on a separate platform for another independent seat for a passenger, mixed up the height a little bit, left the stock exhaust on the bike, and put on these floorboards for the passenger, which have grip tape. Other than that, it's basically the same machine, except this one runs a little quieter and a lot smoother. Tracks real well because of the length of the bike. We utilized a stock choke system. This entire ignition is gone, and we went back to our original switches, which we like to do because we don't like keys. And so that got rid of all the wiring up front. All the wiring on this bike is hidden down here in the back, and the battery's under this cover. So everything is completely hidden. It's got clean look, nice lines, ultra low, sleek. It's 9 feet long, and we're going to go out and run it today. Unless the weather doesn't hold up, then we'll be riding it tomorrow. So to give you a little bit of a closer look here, I had to put 2 chains together because of the length of the swing arm on the bike, which we extended. As you can see, we put 18 inches in right here. Chain has to be kept reasonably tight because it likes to flop because of the length of it. We got the stock pipe so the bike runs real quiet. This is the battery cover. Get that out of there. If I lift this off and try not to scratch the paint, you can see that I dug a hole in this piece of 1/8-inch steel that I used to secure and beef up the new hardtail swing arm. Sunk the battery in exactly the right size so the lip of the battery actually holds on there. But I did build a skid plate and a box around the battery on the bottom to protect it. Drilled 2 holes through the frame of the bike, ran the wires right through it with rubber inserts to keep it from shorting out. Under here is the regulator, and right here is the 2 small coil or CDI boxes needed to run this bike. So we're going to airbrush some skulls on this, put it back on there. It's going to be pretty sweet. This piece here we had to leave off till the very end because we needed to get the 2 chains on and all that situated. It's easier to put the chain on without it, but that's why that piece is off. We got all our electronics right here. This is missile launch, this is oil slick, this is headlight and tail light, and this is coil ignition. This is actually supposed to be a tack, but I didn't have one in my desk, so I put a speedo on there and ran it to the tack. So when you're sitting at an idle, it runs about 30 miles an hour. It's pretty sweet, but we're going to switch that out to a real tack. We put pods on in place of the air box, just like on the other bike, but I didn't have to do any rejetting because the stock exhaust. One of the pipes was broke clean in half, but I welded it back together, cleaned them all up and painted them, and these pipes were in such good shape I just decided to use them. But that's about it for the electronics part of the bike. So once again, we utilized the suspension setup for the seat that we came up with here at the shop. Basically, we've got a pivoting piece coming off the frame, which is welded right to the seat pan. The seat pan goes to one of the stock struts that was on this bike originally. It was all rusty and corroded, so we sandblasted it, painted it 2-tone, put some skulls on there just to make it look cool. Basically, I welded onto this round piece, which holds it in a fitted place. I had to tack that on and off about 6 or 7 times before getting it just right to where the level was right and it suspended at the right weight proportion. These shocks come with 6 settings, and at the lowest setting, it's set up for someone at about 140 pounds, and then it goes up to about 220. If you weigh more than that, you'd have to get a different shock. As you can see, it not only works, it works great. That noise is the oil in the shock compressing. And these are our own bars we built here at the shop. We did something different this time too, and we left them 4 inches longer just for a wider, meaner look. But that's a story on the suspension. So if you've got an old bike, or if you don't, you just want one of these, get a hold of me through my Facebook page. I could custom make one of these to order for you. Loud, quiet, 2 seats, 1 seat, extended, not extended. whatever colors you want, whatever switches you want, you name it, we can do it. Here's a look at our project coming up. 1978 Honda Goldwing bobber. It's gonna be sick. But anyway, we'll see you midsummer when this next bike is ready to rock. Later.